Hey guys, my name is Keiko. Welcome to my channel. If you didn't know, I'm an AFS exchange student to Italy for a year, so I am actually currently in Italy right now, and it's October. It's that time of the year when students are trying to apply for exchange, don't know how, trying to convince their parents it's a good idea for them to go on exchange, and parents are scared and have no idea on what to do. So I thought I would make this video on how to apply for exchange and what exactly AFS, the organization itself, is. So basically what AFS is, it's an exchange program for students from the ages 15 to 18 that go abroad for a year, a semester, a trimester, or a 6 to 8 week summer program. To apply for the 1 year or the 6-month program, you have to have a GPA of 2.8 out of 4 or higher. With AFS, you have a choice between 45 different countries. 3 of them are in Africa, 8 of them are in Asia or the Pacific region, 24 are in Europe, and 10 are in South America. This only applies to US students going abroad. Let's say you're an exchange student in Iceland, you would have the option to come to the US as well. So each program definitely differs on the prices, but with AFS, the summer program would cost $8,000. The semester program would cost from about $10,000 to $13,000, and the year program would cost from around $13,000 to $16,000. It all depends on where you're from and where you're going. So scholarships are definitely also available. They're based on where you're from, where you're going, and your merit and your need for the scholarship. You can also apply to different companies. NSLYI, Yes Abroad, and CBYX, and I'll put those in the description box below. AFS pays for international flights. They also pay for transportation between your home and school during the school week. They also pay for your books for school and other school supply. They pay for healthcare and flights back to your home country once you are done with your exchange. And they also do pay for orientations. Your pre-departure orientation, your departure orientation, your arrival orientation, your orientations all throughout the year, your going back to home orientations, and adjusting back to home orientation. So there are definitely lots and lots of things going on during the year. Also, during your exchange, you'll have 1 week, which they call the 1 week exchange, where you can go anywhere in your host country for 1 week just to see the different culture and how it differs from where you are in your country. So AFS does not pay for flights within your home country. So for instance, I live in Austin, Texas, and I had to get to New York, and that is about a 4 to 5 hour flight, and AFS did not cover that. You have to get to your pre-departure orientation by yourself, and from there, that's when AFS starts covering for you and paying for your transportation. If you're not interested in AFS, then there are definitely other exchange programs that are super trusted and really, really good. The names of them are Rotary, YFU, CIEE, and EF. And I will put those in the description box below as well, so go ahead and check those out. But I really do love AFS. I think it's a great and trusted organization. My father went to Ghana, my aunt went to Finland, my grandparents have hosted, my parents have hosted. It's just a really good organization, and I seriously do recommend it. Applying for exchange is actually really easy. First, you just go to afsusa.org, and I will put that in the description box below. First, you'll click the apply button, but you'll get this short, sweet, one-paged application asking you for your GPA, where you're from, where you're interested in going, your name. That is not the application. Do not get fooled. So after that short and sweet little application that you get, then you get the real application. And in this application, you'll have to post photos, you're gonna have to write your GPA, you put your grades, get files from your school, your middle school, make doctor's appointments, you have to go to the dentist, get vaccinated like you're a puppy, and other things. Oh, and lots and lots and lots and lots of parent signatures. Like a ridiculous amount of parent signatures. In your application process, you'll also have a home interview. The home interview is basically an AFS volunteer that comes to your house for about an hour and a half. And it sounds kind of scary because I mean, this lady's coming in, she basically decides whether or not you're good enough for AFS, but it's not scary at all. It's basically just sitting at your dining table, eating some crackers, and having a conversation about where you want to go and what you expect exchange to be like, and just questions that you have about exchange. And then they ask you things like, do you like dogs? Do you have any allergies? And they also ask you if you like small towns, big cities. So they honestly do try to put you in a city that does match what you tell them. In your application, it'll ask you to put a list of countries that you wish to go to. Make sure you put them in order from the first country you want to go to the very last. But there's only 3 countries that you have to put down. So for me, I put Italy, France, and Iceland in that order because I wanted Italy first, and Iceland would have been cool, but it's not exactly the place I wanted compared to Italy. So the entire application process will take about 2 months, and after that 2 months, it'll take another 2 months for the application to be registered and approved by AFS. And once you are approved, you will get an email, and that is basically the most exciting email that you'll ever receive. I was so happy. After you are accepted into your host country, AFS will start finding you a host family. That process will take probably about 1 day after you're approved in your host country, or it'll take 1 day before you even land in your host country. It really does depend on where you're going and how many people are willing to host in that country. You definitely do need to be patient about it, but AFS will find you a family, and they will make sure that will happen before you get to your country. So the earlier you submit your application, the more likely it is you'll be accepted by AFS and get the country of your choice, as long as you meet the AFS requirements, such as the GPA. Make sure you are comfortable with the program that you are going with. Okay, so this is it for this video. I hope that this video helped a lot, and I hope you have an amazing exchange. If you have any questions, please go ahead and comment below, and I'll be sure to answer them. I'll see you later. Bye!